Okay, so those guys or girls who are planning a trip to the Philippines anytime soon, I'm going to tell you how you can save a lot of money on your next flights to the Philippines, hotels while you're in the Philippines, and rental cars while you're in the Philippines. So stay tuned. Video. Yeah, you can Hello. Oh, big shot. So we all want to get the best prices that possible when going overseas, and in this case to the Philippines. I'm no exception there, and it can take you many hours of research and comparing prices to actually find the best prices, you know, possible. Let's face it, what you save on your aeroplane tickets, you can spend when you're on holiday. So we all want to do that, you know, have a better time while we're there, and still get there in reasonable comfort and in a reasonable time frame. So what I'm going to share with you guys today is a website where you can compare all your fares in one, and it will bring you up the very best airfares on the internet, bar none. You can check it yourself, you can play around with it, and you will find that it's extremely competitive, and you will save money. And the reason for that is that some travel websites and travel agents will put a filter on their prices. So when their prices come up, their staff or the people viewing it don't actually see the rock bottom prices. They'll see the, you know, slightly above the bottom to mid-range prices and beyond. So here at this website, which I do own, it will bring up the very best prices available on the internet. So that is guaranteed. So let's have a look at this website, and I'll just quickly show you what I'm talking about. And bear in mind, when you're planning on going to the Philippines next, you want to book your tickets 3 to 4 months in advance. Booking it too far out can sometimes mean you're not going to get the best price. Booking it too close can sometimes mean you're not going to get the best price. Of course, there are exceptions to the rules, but these prices do change very quickly. So when you see a price that you think is a really good price, jump on it there and then. Be prepared to grab it, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. And you'll come back 2 hours, 3 hours later, and that's gone, because it's a good deal. Obviously, everyone's looking, and they've got that price, and you've missed out. So I was lucky enough when we booked our tickets that I booked about 10 months out, and I did get one of the best prices that I could get for the time we were traveling. So we're a bit lucky in that sense, but I do recommend 3 to 4 months out is the primary time. Try and fly on a Wednesday. So if you're going to the Philippines, try and fly out on a Wednesday, and try and book your ticket on a Monday or a Tuesday. They're the days that the airlines put their new low fares out, on a Monday and Tuesday. Book it then, and book it to fly it on a Wednesday and to come home on a Wednesday, and you're going to save money. So that's a few tips, but let's have a look at the website. So the name of the website is Holiday Escape Travel. I've had it for, I don't know, 8 or 9 months, or 7 or 8 months now. And as you can see at the top here, we have the home page, which is where you can also book flights and hotels. We can go directly to the flight page. A bit slow, the old internet here in Australia at the moment. I don't know why, or where I live anyway. And this will give you cheap flights, and you can book from that page as well. Here you want to put it into your currency. So for me, I'm looking in Australian dollars. So let's flick that over. Simply all you do there, you've got a choice of flights or hotels. You know, you click, you want to go from Sydney, Australia. Let's go. We're going to be going to the Philippines. So we just type in that and it'll come up. Philippines. So Manila, Philippines. And you pick a day you want to go. So you might want to go, as I say, you book about 3 to 4 months out. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go for around about June. So we say we want to go for 2 weeks, and for one passenger economy, we'll get the search button. and what you'll see is a whole heap of prices will come up. We want to change it into the currency that you have. So for me it's Australian dollar, and you can see the green line going across there. It's finding the very best prices. This is return flights, so it's not one way, bear in mind, it's two way. So Australian dollars, the cheapest flight on that time period from the 6th of June to 20th of June of 2018 is $405 a return via Cebu Pacific. Okay, so you can see they're both direct flights. So that's a pretty damn good price for direct flights. This is Australian. That's cheaper in American dollars, obviously. But if you go from America, it's going to cost you more because you're going a further distance. But if we click on that, we can see it leaves at 11:45 a.m. and gets in local time Manila at 6:10. So it's 8 hours 25 minutes there, and coming home, it's about the same, 8 hours 50 minutes coming home. So that's a really good buy. That, you know, return from Sydney to the Philippines for $405. Now, one thing you do need to bear in mind with most of the budget carriers, and Cebu Pacific is a budget carrier, that won't include your baggage. It will include your carry-on luggage, but not your baggage. So they'll charge you around about $40 or $50 extra, I think, each way. So add another, let's say, $80 to $100 on top of that. So it brings it to around about the $500 return from Sydney to the Philippines. Exceptional value. That is exceptional. If you wanted to go down a bit further, you can find flights with AirAsia, 478, etc., etc. We can go over here and we can deselect all those and select only the direct flights. And again, it will come up with the Cebu Pacific at the top for direct flights. It does bring up the AirAsia one, but it's really only direct flight one way. It's the going there will take you 16 hours, but coming back is direct. You could go searching further on and end up finding the major carriers like Qantas and carriers like Cathay Pacific and all that, but they'll be charging you a hell of a lot more at least. So if you're on a budget, or you want to get it cheaper and spend most of your money on seeing things, doing things, food, all that sort of stuff, the Philippines, traveling around the Philippines, which is rather cheap once you get there as well, then this would be the ticket, $405. So let's call it $500 including baggage. All right, that's just an example. So yeah, jump on there. I'll put the link in the description below of where you can just click on it and play around with it. And you will save money here. That's an example right there how you're going to save money. So I suggest you get onto that if you want to save money next time you go into the Philippines. If we go back up to the top, you've got a selection from hotels. So again, you can search through there for hotels. It'll bring them up, and you can do your own search in this field here for the dates, etc. And again, put it into your own currency. You can go into rental cars. We've got a rental car facility, which are very competitive prices. As you can see there, the major brands, Hertz, Avis, Eurocar, Alamo, Budget, National, Dollar and Thrifty. So all very good brands. They will find you the best prices in the area, wherever you're going in the Philippines, most certainly. So in effect, you've got a one-stop vacation shop where you can book your flights, you can book your hotels, your rental cars, so you've got everything to go, all from one site in the comfort of your home, and you'll get the very best prices on those things. So check it out, play around with it, and yeah, it's really something I believe in a lot, and I think you guys will like it as well. Okay, leave your comments below, guys. If you like what you see, leave your comments. If any reason you don't like, let me know. Share the video around if you know anyone who's going to the Philippines shortly and is looking for an aeroplane ticket. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as hit the notification bell so you get all the videos that are coming up very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now.